Let's make Mama Sue's pimento cheese out of my Celebrate Summer Fun cookbook. Now, honestly, you guys, this is probably the best pimento cheese I have ever had. And some of you may know, and some of you may not know, but Mama Sue with Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, she and I go way back. She was an assistant principal at Vincent Elementary School when I met her, and I still teach at that school. I visit there, and she is just amazing. And so we like to share recipes, and this is one that I put in my cookbook. So it's so fun how it starts out. So what you do is we're just going to take a block of sharp cheddar cheese, and we're also going to take an 8-ounce block of the pepper jack cheese. I was like, what is that called? Pepper jack. All right, now have you guys seen this cheese grater? It's so great. So, oh my gosh, it makes grating cheese so easy. And what you do is you just lightly push it. You don't want to push it too hard because it'll get a little, it makes it so it doesn't come out as easily. But I'm telling you, Mississippi Queen, she shared with our office this, and we couldn't love it more. I will be sure and share the link that goes with this cheese grater. It's so great. Look how wonderful that is. Look at this. So good. All right. Do you guys hear the weed eater? That is Daryl Paul out there working in the yard. And I thought, if I wait for him to finish, I'm never going to be able to get these videos made. So anyway, he's working hard. All right, so that was it. 8-ounce block of cheese cut up so fast, right? So now let's do the pepper jack cheese. I love pepper jack, and I think this is actually what makes this recipe so good, is because of just the little kick of the pepper jack. I'm gonna add some more. Now, this is one of the things that Daryl will be, he likes to take this to work. And as you guys know, we've just been on this little health journey, and he has been watching the things that raise his blood sugar and stuff that doesn't. And so he's been just kind of trying to eliminate some of the carbs. And this is just one of the things that you can eat for lunch, and it fills you up. It's yummy, delicious. He'll eat it right out of the bowl, and me too. All right, we got a little bit more in there, and there you go. Now watch this. Did you see? Look, this doesn't come undone because you lock it right here, and then you unlock it, and all of this can go in your dishwasher. It's pretty amazing. All right, so now let's take just our big bowl, and we're going to put the pepper jack cheese in here, and the sharp cheddar. I'm going to take about, let's do 1 small jar of diced pimentos, and you don't drain the juice. Mama Sue said, absolutely not, do not drain the juice. So don't drain the juice, y'all. So we'll pour this right in here. And then we need about a cup of mayonnaise. Now use whatever you like. Mama Sue likes Duke's, and I have always loved her pimento cheese. And so I'm not going to change the recipe, but if you have a mayonnaise that you prefer, use that. Okay. Oh, and then the last thing is I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of Lowry's seasoned salt. I think this is also what makes it so delicious. Let me take the lid off of there. Okay, 1 teaspoon of Lowry's. Okay, and we're going to mix this up really well. Now, Mama Sue suggests that you leave this in your refrigerator, make it like a day ahead of time. Leave it in your refrigerator overnight so that all of these flavors can get acquainted with each other. Is that what Mimi says? You guys, through this page, I've gotten to know so many of the cooking creators, and they are as amazing as what you really think they are. Of course, Mama Sue, Meal Prep Mamacita, Julie Kimbrough is awesome. Mimi with Mimi's Recipes, she is delightful. And her kids are beautiful, her sweet daughters. Tabby with In the Kitchen with Tabby. Kathy with Kathy's Southern Kitchen. There's so many. I better stop or I'm gonna leave a lot of people out like I already have. Okay, so there you go. Doesn't it look delicious? All right, now I am gonna take a little bite of this. But remember that tomorrow it's gonna taste even better. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite right now. So good, you guys. Absolutely, absolutely delicious. All right, I'm going to remind you that this recipe can be found in my Celebrate Summer Fun cookbook with Miss Annie, and it can be found on Amazon. Also, what's super fun is if you don't really like Amazon or don't want to go that route, we did order a few from Amazon, and they're at our office. So you can go to missannieshomeandkitchen.com. Again, missannieshomeandkitchen.com, and you can get a cookbook. The other thing I want you guys to know is all of our recipes are on our website at missannieshomeandkitchen.com. So if you don't have a cookbook, you can still find all of our recipes. They're right there. You can print them from there. You can see all the pictures. You can also scroll down a little bit, and if you like YouTube, you can watch everything that we do on YouTube. Isn't that amazing? Okay. All right. I'm going to remind you guys to be stronger every day. Know that you can do really hard things. Know that everything is figure outable. Have hope, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, sweet friends.